Hold up. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Summer, and we are back for another open panel.
We got people.
They just coming in. We back for another open panel. Um, y'all say y'all wanted to talk. Y'all better come over here and talk, cause I don't know. I got nothing to talk about. Hey, cool gamer, how you doing? How you doing, cool gamer? That recap burnt me out. Hey, Dewana Boo. Hey, Left. Hey, Monica. How you doing, Boo? Now y'all know how we do. For those over there on Facebook, the Facebook is not staying up. I'm clipping it. I'm clipping the Facebook. So y'all better come on over to YouTube. Okay? They said they wanted to come to YouTube. They wanted to get spicy, nicey, and then they went up. So y'all better come over. Y'all better come over. So is this covering me and Ivan's age gap situation? No, it's not. This is a general dialogue. This is a general dialogue. Like, is there an age gap? Like, is there a your personal preference? Like, is there a limitation? Is there a maximum? Is there like certain standards that you have considering an age gap? Hey, Miss Antoinette. Hey, Tori Boo. Is there your personal preference? Like, what is acceptable, what is not acceptable, versus what is the law?
Hey, Miss Antoinette. Hey, everybody. Hey, Tori Boo.
The law versus your personal opinion. Does your personal opinion align with the law? Like, what's really goody goody? I personally don't think age gap matters as long as both people are consenting adults when the relationship starts. Stephanie, I definitely hear what you're saying. Whew, child. That's how I feel too. Your person has 21 years on you? Ooh. What did I miss and how I miss? How do I join the panel? You click that little linky link that I just dropped and you follow the steps, Margaret. Age gap is that what we calling what, Sarah? I don't know what you talking about, Sarah. My gosh. You doing a lot in these comments, boo. You're doing a lot. Nobody's talking about that at all. You agree with Stephanie? Did the color just change? Me too. That's how I feel. I feel that way too, Miss Antoinette.
It just flipped because cat dropped.
Oh, okay. My husband has 21 years on me. I'm 40. He's 61. Okay. You want to stay in the back? You want me to bring you to the top? They was clearly referencing it. That's not. I don't care what they were referencing, Sarah. I'm referencing a general topic of discussion. Sarah Percy. Okay.
No, I think Sarah, what Sarah's saying is she's saying age gap is now supposedly MOLESTING nowadays, is what she's saying. That's what people trying to call it.
Am
You
I
get it?
misunderstanding? Am I misunderstanding what you mean, Sarah? If I am, my bad. I was tussling just now on my recap. So if
Yeah,
I'm
that's what she was
misunderstanding,
saying.
if you she's saying the first comment that I read, no, because Stephanie answered. So I don't know. I'm confused.
She's saying, look at it with the sad face. She's like, I mean the face. She's saying age gap is now what they're calling that nowadays. That's what we calling it basically.
Oh, like being sarcastic. My
Yeah,
bad,
yeah,
Sarah.
like
Uh-uh. My bad, Sarah. If you was being sarcastic, I totally misread that. So my bad. Don't get me. Don't get me, Sarah. Don't get me, Sarah. Thank you, Kat. What's up, House of G's? What's poppin'? How old were y'all? Like, what is the biggest age gap you had in a relationship? Yes, Alila. How can I help you?
Well, I mean, for me, my baby daddy's 12 years older than me.
Um, 7 years,
Um,
3 years. I never had no big age gaps in my relationships. Hey, Nay,
now,
what's up, Cupcake?
now, if he would have met me when I was like 12 and he was like 24, that's different. That's like way out. But I got with him when I was 25, 24, and he's about to be 40. No, he just turned 46, and I'm 34.
Mm, 8 years older. You 8 years older than your man? Okay, Cupcake. I didn't catch the recap, but no, I'm saying 16 and 28 is beyond age gap, but let me just be quiet. Who? See, she referencing that situation. My son's father had 17 years on me. Wow. I know my mom and my dad had like a 20, 21 year age gap. I think I don't know if she was 18 yet, to be honest. She might have been. I need to ask her if she was of age yet. I need to ask her. But if she was really like just becoming an adult. 17 years. Ooh, chill. That's too many years if we are not talking about May. Oh my Lanta. We're not talking about May. We're talking about us generalizing you. What is too much for you? What is too much for you, or what is your boundaries when it talks about age? What is the how old was the what was the biggest age gap in relationships for you? My man is three older than me. When I read Miss Kyla comments, I read it in her voice. My mom was 17 and my dad was 26. Married 50 years. Wow. Okay, I just got on. All right, Sherry. And I'm not saying that to like bite y'all, but it's just y'all like from where I sit. Most times when I hit my live button now, I'm having to defend or go over or repeat or fuss or tussle. So if I come off like deflated, my apologies.
You ain't got to tussle tonight, Summer. Let me just cut it off Facebook. Start getting crazy.
Jessica said, "Me personally, I always dated older men. You don't have to sound like Kyla. You don't. I didn't say I sound
Me
like
too,
Kyla. Nay,
Jessica.
what are you talking about, weirdo?" I'm going to clip Facebook, you guys. If you are on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. Hold tight. Y'all don't gotta be quiet though. Do 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 do.
Nay, no tussling with Summer in the comments tonight.
Why Nay ain't up here? Nay, bring
House of
your
G
ass
say,
to
I
the
don't know
front.
how to comment on YouTube. Anybody here?
Hey Nina. My husband was 9 years older when we separated. I always dated 7 years younger. Wow. Hey
Hello?
Margaret.
Oh, I'm up here. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm all right.
Well, that's good. And how's everybody else?
What's up, Margaret?
Wonderful. Thank you. How are
Hey,
you?
hey.
I'm
Oh, they
good,
on.
thank you.
Okay, I figured it out. I thought I was too old for it. All right.
Oh no, you're never too old. What is this? Did Steph answer you? I think my mic not working for some of y'all. Let me reset and I'm gonna come right back.
Okay. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Nina. At this point, Steph, just throw them away. Hey, Nay. Hey, Nay, Nay, let it play. That's my
All right, I'm
song.
back.
Turn it up.
Oh, where Miss Margaret go?
What
What's
happened?
that? Where she go? I seen your mic open, but I didn't hear you say anything. So that's why I thought that my audio was messing up. Who
Right,
always do
Nay.
this? Who always do this? Steph?
Steph?
Steph earpod? Throw them earpods in the
Mm-hmm.
trash, Steph.
That's where they need to be.
I had to leave. You guys couldn't hear me.
I hear you.
No, I mean that's why I left and had to come back.
Oh, you ain't here when I answered you?
No, I guess I couldn't hear you all.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what we
You know, it
talking
be like
about?
that
What's
sometimes.
up, May? What's up, Dawn Marie?
Hey.
Don Marie, me and you gotta stop meeting like this.
You know,
Yeah.
I just realized that. Y'all got to stop doing that.
They came up at the same time.
That's
Again?
crazy.
They
Great
gonna start
minds think
calling.
alike.
I was just
They,
about to say that.
start saying, y'all see how Dawn Marie be coming on the panel every time they come on the panel?
Yeah, it's a setup. They be talking to each other on the phone all the time.
Right?
They probably be going to get each other.
They're best friends.
That'll be the next thing.
I know
Yeah.
it. I knew it. I knew it. They
Oh
was
my
talking
gosh.
about me on the panel.
Dawn
Hmm.
Marie, Nancy, say
Hey,
hi.
Bill.
Who
You
said
What's
see
the
hi?
that too,
topic
Miss
here?
Internet?
What
Miss
y'all talking
Internet
about?
Hi,
say
Nancy.
again.
Hmm.
What y'all talking about over here? What's going
Age
on?
gaps. What is the age gaps? What is your maximum age or like a gap of age between two people that you would
Oh,
date? Or what is the biggest gap you've had in a relationship?
I've had some really big age gaps. Like I've had like over 15-year age gaps.
I only
You
had
do?
4 men.
Were they all close in age to you?
Um, one wasn't. One was around 20 years older.
Some
No,
reason.
not Dawn Marie is a MILF. How am I messy? Oh my gosh, I'll get on my nerves. Hey Raven. Okay, I see you, boo.
I'm
I'm
trying
doing
to
my
be
hair,
Steph.
y'all. Don't mind it.
I see you, boo.
I'm doing my hair. How y'all doing?
Where
Bill, we
May
not going
go?
to entertain them comments.
I can't see the
Um,
comments.
my oldest son at the time was only 16 and dating a girl who said she was 18. Come to find out, she was 21 and did 2 years in jail. And best believe I laid her ass out before going to jail. Dang. So would that be too big of an age gap for y'all, 16 to 21? Like, would that be problematic for most mothers with children? Like, if you like, would that be like, what are you doing with my kid? 16
I
to
believe it all
21.
depends on the mentality of the female.
I wouldn't
Truthfully.
allow my daughter to date my daughter at 16. She's about to be 15 at 16. I
Entirely too
definitely am
early
not
for
going to
that.
allow her to date over age.
Oh, you talk
No.
about our own
He
personal kids.
gone.
I got boys, but no.
Mm-hmm.
If it was mine, no.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Steph.
Yeah. Your own personal.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I think for my kids, like I mean, 21 to 16. For me, it would be first of all, you lied to him. You lying about your age. I hate that for any female. Don't lie about your age. Is my
Mm-hmm.
audio clear, y'all?
We can hear you.
Okay. Don't lie about your age, but for like my child, no. Mm-mm. And for me, I've never really dated that high or low under my age. I don't know.
Yeah, everybody been pretty close. Like my husband is only 2 years older than me.
Right.
Well, I'm actually older than my husband, so
Mm. Let me see. 16 is too young for a 25-year-old to me. So is it the fact that she lied about her age, or like would you have had an issue with it anyway, Jessica? Who was that? Who said they where it go? So my hubby robbed the cradle. What you mean, Nancy? How your husband robbed the cradle? An adult is 18 for a reason. What is the reason for it being 18? Like, and y'all, what is the reason for 18 being that age of saying that this person is an adult? Because I know a lot of 18-year-olds, 21-year-olds that is children.
Yeah, they're
Mm,
very mature.
yeah.
mm. Child, I knew me when I was 18, and girl, why did they give me permission to consent at all?
I had my first kid when I was 18.
I think I was 19. I think when it comes to minors, that's when it matters because you always want to protect the kid and make sure they don't get groomed or anything. Right. Once you're past your 20s, though, age don't matter. No? Well, yeah, I guess you in your 30s. Who gonna tell you something? Check me, boo. Like, who gonna tell you
Right.
something? You know, people gonna talk in your 20s, but like, still, what you wanna do? Steph said,
I
I know
always
some
have
dumbass
two.
adults.
We definitely childish 30 years old. I ain't gonna lie.
We just started Hannah. You ain't missed much, child. I was bumping at 15. He was 19. Oh, you was fresh, Niecy.
Mhm.
Mm,
He is 8 years
Summer, you don't
older
send
than
out
me.
alerts no more.
Oh, I forgot to send the text thingies. I forgot. Let me send it in. He is 8 years older than me. He was 25 and I was 19. His friend said it. My husband is 12 years older than me.
I feel like us women do that a lot. We deal with older guys. I mean, I just recently dealt with someone younger than me, but was still definitely way legal, but younger than normal. Younger than my normal. Let me rephrase that.
Like, I know personally someone that was dating a 25-year-old and she was 14.
Oh,
what?
14 and 14. She was 14 and I think he was 25.
yeah, definitely not. Yep. Out.
Well, I know someone, the young man was 14 and got I think she was 21, 22 pregnant.
Mm.
You know,
Wow.
this I know someone out here. He is 15 and he has a 22-year-old pregnant.
Say it again.
Someone out here is 15 and they have a woman who's 22 that is pregnant. I don't understand how a child could be satisfying. I don't know.
I don't get that part either.
I don't think it's
I
satisfaction at all. I think
I
at
think it's
that age,
perversion.
we just we do dumb stuff when we're young, like we do. And we
But
gotta take accountability too, even though we were young. We do stupid things when we're young. And that's just true. And we learn from it, hopefully, and move on and not make the same mistakes.
Bill said I'm all for someone older as long as it feels natural and not just me chasing an SSI check. I'm done. But this
My
person, I
old girl
can't
has
say I can't say if they knew how old if the parent knew how old the guy was because the parent was aware that the child eventually was talking to someone older. I know for a fact that the sister knew that the guy was older because they were sisters and the guy was her older sister's boyfriend's friend. So she knew he was in his 20s and she knows that her sister was only 14. and they
Mhm.
used to chill at the house together, like in her house, like at her house, like boot up.
Hmm.
So
Summer, can I ask, do you think that this is like a morals and values type thing? So like what I mean by that is if you wasn't taught like as a child, because I believe in a lot of things are taught
hmm
and learn from what you are taught, either what you are taught or like what you see and you kind of pick up on your own if you didn't have nobody to teach you. Do you
hmm
think that that is taught behavior? Like certain people feel like it's bad because we were taught that it's bad, and certain people feel like it's not bad because they weren't taught that it was bad.
I think it's a mixture of a lot of things. I don't think it's like
Hmm.
a black and white top thing, because you can have someone that grew up that was taught, hey, da 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 da, but they still gonna do what they want, make their own
Mm,
decisions. Sometimes the way you were raised, most times the way you were raised and what you were taught does play a part in how you move, but sometimes it doesn't. Like, you want to be your own person regardless of what you were taught. So I just think it's kind of a like a person to person thing. I don't really think it has to do with the moral thing or how you were raised thing. I think all of those things kind of play a part different ways for different people. Now, like I've said, me personally, I used to be like, you know how old he is? He a grown man. Like, what you like? So low, we did it up. All right, and that's your business at that point. I mean, I was a kid too, so who am I? You know what I mean?
I
That wasn't for
definitely had
me.
those friends too that like I wouldn't necessarily do what you do, friend, but girl, I got your back no matter. You my best friend, I got you. Like I had those friends too. Definitely.
hmm I'm like, I'm just, mm-mm. I thought it was weird, like, cause for me, and I don't think I was taught this. I can't recall like my mom or my dad sitting me down like, hey, da 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 da. Can't remember no dialogue like this, but just me personally, I just thought it was creepish. Like, what do you
Mhm.
want with me at my young age and your old age? Like, because I'm looking at you like an old person at that age when I was that young. But, different strokes for different folks. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Agreed.
You could not hear nobody. Okay, love. I don't know what's up, Margaret. If you have when you joined, if you had YouTube, if you didn't close it all the way out, that might be why you couldn't hear us. You gotta close your YouTube app out and then join the panel. Cause if not, a lot of times YouTube will play in your background, which probably was blocking you from hearing us. Oh,
Is this
so yeah.
Nisi Baby in the comments or somebody else named Nisi?
Where you see Nisi at? I don't
Chat.
see
I'm
Nisi.
still
Right
trying
here.
to figure out these comments, but
This person?
That's Shanice.
No, that's not Nisi, baby.
oh,
Let me see. How do I come up? Oh, I'm doing. Hold on. You click the link and then you come on up, follow the steps, and come on up on the panel. Let me ask this. Would this still be a topic if it was a 25 plus with someone 11, 12 years older, or is it purely the fact that it is in reference to an 8-year-old with the person? Well, this topic stemmed from the dialogue from my recap, but this has nothing to do with May or Ivan. This is just a general question that's stemming from the dialogue. Now, if probably not, I mean, because the person is 25 and then the other person is in a 30. So, what would people be talking about? You
yeah,
know?
that would be different. I mean, I think like in your 20s and then in your 50s, people might have something to say about it, like, because that's like a 20-year gap. I feel like people would have something to say about it, but not me because, like, I
When
mean,
I was in my 20s, I dated someone in their 40s.
Ashley said when she was 19, she dated someone 38. She
ooh,
said, "Come here, Poppy." I came from a home where SEX equals pregnant. I was having nothing to do with it at 15. I know that's
right.
right, Nancy.
Girl, if
If
you
you
fertile, stay away from it.
when you click the link, it should be steps that they tell you to follow for you to come up, Barb. I don't know like how else to explain it. I know you have to create an account if you don't have one already. Then you have to grant access to your mic and your camera. You have to copy and paste the link and put it in your browser first, though. I never dated nobody older than that. Older people used to scare me. Not like scare me like, but scare me like they was going to like take advantage of me or use me.
Mm.
Young, too much ass. What you want me to do? I don't control it. You want me to do? I don't
Yeah,
know.
get them ads.
Is
Click
the
on them
YouTube
ads
ads
next.
like the Facebook ads? Like I know you get paid for having Facebook ads, but YouTube got ads everywhere. So do you get like, is it the same thing?
Yeah, you get paid for the ads. You if you have
Okay.
YouTube Premium, you can stay. You won't see any ads. But
Mm,
if you have a regular YouTube, then you can't really. Some ads you can skip, some you can't.
right. But the content creator gets monetized for that, right? Not just YouTube,
Yeah,
right?
we get paid for the ads.
Okay, good.
Hmm. Hey, hell no. How you doing? Steph said, "Well, get up here. You won't have to see the ads, Janae." Oh, she said that. My mother didn't agree, but she was 31 when she met my dad, who was 50. Wow, ain't that the
Mm,
cat calling the kettle?
Mm-hmm.
mm.
Not the pot calling the kettle. I said the cat calling the kettle. Y'all ain't even correct me. Y'all know I said it wrong.
We felt you on that.
You can log out and make a new account, Kyla, and you will see the ads for me. I can't reach the
Summer,
remote. Yes.
can y'all hear me?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I got a little cold, but so when I was like, I want to say 12, 13 years old, you remember
Mhm.
when they used to have AOL?
Uh-huh.
I used to be on there. I used to meet girls online and tell them I was like 16 and I was really only 12, 13. I used to lie and I used to meet girls that were like 28 years old and up.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yep. And I used to mess with them too. And then one of the times my grandma told this girl that came from Bakersfield, she was like 27, and I told her I was 18. I think I was 16 at the time. And my grandma said, "Do you know how old my granddaughter is?" And man, that girl was so mad at me. She never talked to me again.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I was
Cause
bad. I used to meet up with a lot of girls online, strangers.
you could have put that girl in jail. Hey, Barbie.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know, back
this
then it
is a
wasn't
I'm
really.
so
topic.
glad you're speaking up.
This is
Huh?
a topic that interests me because, sorry, I'm just getting on. I haven't heard anything else going on because I was
Mm-hmm.
on my own live. But anyway, I'm 58. My fiance, he's either 38 or 41. It depends on what birth date you go by, his biological birth date or the birth date he was given when he was adopted.
Okay.
In either case, if he's 41, he's the same age as my son. And
Wow.
yeah, and I've tried we've been together for 3 years, and I feel like I'm taking the best years of his life. He doesn't have any children. He doesn't want any biological. He's like, your kids are mine, your grandkids are mine, and I cannot beat this guy off with a stick.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like I've been so mean to him just because I love him. And that sounds weird, but
Mm-hmm.
I've tried so hard to push him away. He's not going anywhere.
He said he want what he want.
He says age is just a number.
It's true.
Mm.
After a certain age, I feel like it's true.
He's a very old soul and he gets me like nobody. He's a
Okay.
very old soul and he gets me like no one else ever has.
Oh, somebody breaking up real bad. I don't know if that's me or y'all. Is anyone breaking up or is it me? Do I need to leave out and come back?
I'm
I
good.
don't. I don't hear it.
All right, it's probably me. I'm gonna leave out and come back. Not
I
everybody
hear it,
talking about
Summer.
AS. You hear it too?
Yeah.
Not y'all dropping y'all ages in the comments talking about 35 female location. Wow. It used to be like age sex location.
Yeah.
Y'all wild in these comments. My mom was 16 when she married my dad, and my dad was 22. Was that back in the day, Margaret, or was that something not too long ago? Well, I'm not gonna say not too long ago, but like back in the day, marrying young versus older was like a thing. It was like the norm.
Okay, so Summer, child, they love your religion. They love bringing up your religion, right? So I'm
Hmm.
gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna just ask: is it a thing in the Muslim community to child? I didn't. I was about to say higher, but that ain't the right word. Like what I'm trying to say, like connect, like the parents connect the child to marry their husband. Is that a thing for you per se? Like where, like how you became, I don't know if you were raised in the religion or not, or if you married into it, but child, was it a thing for you per se to marry your husband based on like a contract? Because that's what they be saying. Does that
Are
make
you
sense?
speaking of an arranged marriage?
Yeah, thank you. Child. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of it. That's it.
I'm back. It was breaking up real bad, so I left
Is it,
out to come back. It sounded like you were trying to ask me, what did somebody pick my husband for me? Is that what you're trying to ask?
Well,
Or
not so
like an
much, but I'm
arranged
saying,
like an
like, is it
arranged
a
marriage?
thing in your religion? Not like you personally, but is it a thing with your religion? Because, child, they're gonna talk about they always do. So,
Right, but to arrange like arranged marriages, is that a part of our religion? Is that what you're trying to ask?
yeah, and with like the younger age, right? Because you gotta kind of like in America, you gotta sign your child over. You have to consent for your child to marry at that young age. And
So
somebody actually talked about that earlier, but sorry, go ahead.
mute your mic, Dawn Marie.
sorry.
You eat ice.
Yeah.
So as far as my religion goes, the only thing that's stipulated is that the child be considered a be has hit puberty for marriage. That's the only thing that the religion itself describes for a person that's ready for marriage. Now, as far as the two, like who does what, some crews. Oh my God, can you hear me?
No,
Can you hear me?
can't hear you.
Oh my lens. Hello?
It's like going in and out. We can hear you a little bit.
No. Hello. At this point is insane. Can y'all hear me? Somebody saying at. The mic god said at.
I hear you
I
now.
could.
Can y'all hear me now? So what I was saying, as far as religion goes, the only thing that my religion stipulates is that a person be at the age of puberty to marry. As far as the arranged marriages go, that's cultural. Like that's not something that's stipulated by the religion, or the religion doesn't really go into detail about age or who or what. It's just about whoever is pubescent at the time. What it does go into detail about as far as the religion when it comes to a man is that he has to be at an age where he can provide for a wife, right? And that's pretty much it.
You breaking up still a little bit, Summer. So like I heard most of that, but every
Oh
other
my
word was kind of.
Lanta!
I heard all of it.
You heard all of it?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's me then. Hold on. I might leave and come back.
Okay.
Before I leave and come back, but like the age of pubescent, That's interesting because, like, I know for me, I hit puberty child. It was like 12, so that's
Yes, it
you know
varies. Mm-hmm.
right.
It
That
varies.
varies for people.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that the religion stipulates. But that's in most religions. Most religions don't stipulate an age. Um, but as far as like arranged marriages, that's cultural. Like that's a cultural thing. That's not a religious thing. Um, so that's I mean that's pretty much it as far as that goes. But there are places that marry people that are under what we consider the legal age, but the legal age in some places are a lot different than over here. Like we had this conversation on the Convo 4. In some places in Africa, the legal age for consent is as young as 11 years old. So a lot of stuff that over here we the limitations and stuff that we have is so different overseas, but that's just depends on where you live, where you grew up, was considered the norm, was considered not the norm. Like, but those things aren't stipulated by the religion itself. Hey, Deb. Oh, they said they heard it all, so it might be you, Raven. People in the comments said they heard it all. Yeah, cultural. A lot of people mix culture with religion. One is not the other. Islam says that we can practice our culture as long as it does not contradict our religious beliefs. So, like, I'm trying to give an example. So, like, if a woman was 10 years old and she had not reached puberty, it would not be okay for a man to marry her. That would be going against Islam. Now, and that's as far as that goes. But yeah, we don't get into like actual ages. It just stipulates puberty, and that's pretty much it. As far as everything else, it's cultural. I believe what the term means is that she will be able to bear children because she started her period, which is a varying age and still no guarantee for birthing children. Right, Patty? Right. It's some kids that start at 9. Nay, some girls have their period even younger than 12. The ad scared you. What was the ad? Yeah, it's cultural differences and then there's religious differences. So I hope that answered your question, Reba. You was 10, Libby? I started my period 8 days after I turned 10. I think I was almost 14 when I started my cycle. I was a late bloomer. I was a late bloomer. Oh, y'all still here on the panel?
Yeah.
Oh, when they get super quiet up here with all these people up here, I don't be knowing what be going on. I know I only said dang summer. I started my new. I was 10. I don't know if Raven is still here or not, but hopefully she heard me. I was wondering why I couldn't comment. If you are on Facebook, you got to come to YouTube in order to interact. Facebook was clipped. Clippiana.
Oh,
Same.
I think I shared mine.
Let me see. I mean, mine's is still on Facebook. They just can't comment on my Facebook post.
No,
Um,
no one ever comments on mine anyway.
same summer. I was early. I was 13, early 14, right? Yeah, me and my two daughters started at 9. Wow. My oldest started at 10. I didn't start until 15. I was late. Yeah.
I was in, I think, fourth grade. No, fourth or
Dang. I probably would have been devastated that early on.
I want to say, yeah, because I know it was middle school. Yeah, something like that.
Let me see. I feel like my puberty couldn't hit harder, but I want to say I was like 14 when my voice started to change. Wow, I had a baby at 13 that I give up for. Oh,
Oh,
Libby.
well.
I'm assuming that's a sorry. That I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's what I'm assuming, Libby.
That
Yeah,
must have been
definitely
hard.
sorry you went through that.
Huh?
My sister had her first one at 13. Ooh.
Wow. You're welcome.
I
But
just
they
feel like
start.
that's
Good.
age because you got so much life to live, and children are a blessing, but they do put a hold on your life,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
like in a certain aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you're young.
Mm-hmm. And you got to think so too, like when we talk about like puberty, right now we have child labor laws and all that stuff, but there were people that was working and building lives. Like we think those ages 14, 13, 12, 13, 14, 15, 11, 10 is like they kids, right? But back then they were adults almost. They were
Yeah, they
working,
was
making their
cooking,
own money.
cleaning, having
some
kids.
some people out on their own, like back then it wasn't until more recently that they put age caps on certain things and
Hmm.
allowed children to actually be children. But back then they was grown folks at the tender age of 11, some younger than that, like they were
Yep.
responsible like an adult, like adults. So when we
Mm-hmm.
hear puberty, it's like what? But it was going down back then, like for young people that age, like it was the norm.
But
It's
I
not so
do
much the
feel
norm
like
now. Huh?
after certain research, they put those in places for reasons because it was I mean, and if you've been that age, a lot of these people that be under like make comments and stuff, like I just don't feel like even like tossing them comments, like I don't feel like y'all remember being that age. If you've been that age and you remember it, child, it was a crazy time. You make different decisions as you get older. Like
Definitely.
accountability change when you get older, right? So like that's why though I feel like those laws were put in place because child, when we was 15, 16, 17, we should not have been getting involved in certain relationships and stuff like that. It's just not a thing. It's not okay. It is a thing. It's a thing, but it's not okay.
Mm-mm. She said I could take care of her. I couldn't take care of her. It was hard to give her up, but it was the best decision for her. And that's what being
Aw.
that's being an adult. That's being selfless. Because even at that young age that you were, it's some adults that won't make that decision knowing that they're not capable of bringing a child up. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I can't imagine.
I am to Lee. What's your name? Libe. Whatever.
Mhm.
Listen, you being able to give her up changed her life because my mom was able to let us go in it. I thank God every day because it could have been worse. So you did your thing as a mother by even just giving her up. Not gonna lie.
You're right. Nay,
Definitely.
you play too much, Nay. Nay talking about her voice changed. Did she say 9? Girl, my voice got deeper after my period.
Mm-mm.
Mama Khan said my son definitely getting a job at 14, but will keep his paychecks though. I never had my son. Well, my son will be 19 in November, right? And a job for him was never my focal. It was never. It was teaching him money management and skills and understanding like the importance of it. But I always wanted him to be able to just focus on school, And I was happy that I was in a position where I wasn't in a position where like you need to go get a job because I need your help. Because a lot of times parents, not saying that's your situation, but a lot of times parents will force their kids out into the workforce as soon as they are capable legally to go work because they need the extra house and the extra help in the household. So I was happy that I never had to go that route. And so for work, because I know when I was able to work, soon as I was able to, matter of fact, I wasn't even of the legal age to work. I was working under the table. I think I was 13 years old, and I used to leave school early in high school. I used to leave school or I used to leave like the last period early, and it was this call center job. And I used to catch the train down to 69th Street and go work at this call center. It was a bunch of us. I don't know how people didn't know we was missing because it was at least half of a bus full of us that would leave that was working all at the same place. We all got each other in, and we would go, we would work, and then when we got paid, we would all go to the mall together and go blow the check at the mall. Period. And you couldn't tell us nothing, baby. Guess we was in that Guess shop. Guess jeans was popping, and we was in there getting them all.
hmm
Shoot. I was 15 when I had my first, and 24 with 4 kids. I always dated older. I was 14 with a 28-year-old. So when y'all thought 14 with a 25-year-old, I was 14 with a 28-year-old. I thought he was 25. Did the 3 years make a difference to you, Mel? Period.
I mean, like when I was in high school, not gonna lie, like dating older dudes was a thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
we just gotta be for real. Dating older dudes was a thing. Like for them, it wasn't for me. I was like, heck no, cause girl, mm-mm.
Right, that was me. That
But
was me.
for a lot of other people, that was a thing. Like a lot of people did that, dating older men. We also had, girls lying about their age and stuff like that. Sometimes the men didn't even know they were that young, but they were.
Mm-hmm. Everyone who I went to high school with, I remember saying like, y'all always get hit on, and they was like, it's because you still dress and look like a baby. They was like, we
Mhm.
dress a little bit more, or whatever, so guys talk to us or whatever like that. And I'm like, and I was like, and the guys that be talking to y'all always be older. I'm like, y'all don't be scared to talk to older men. Someone no, they be having a car, they own money. That was the thing. Like in high school, I used to be like, y'all crazy, because I'd be scared somebody gonna snatch me up and don't bring me back home.
Mm.
That was my train of
Girl,
thought. I
I
was
did not.
scared like that.
I wasn't really even trying to grow up that fast. Like I feel like
No.
everybody was trying to grow up so fast. Like why?
Yep. I remember I played with Barbie dolls until I was like 13 years old. I played with doll babies.
Fact.
Now I was doing different stuff. Like I wasn't in there like, hey Ken, hey Barbie. I used to have the Barbie dolls and I will be doing their hair, like practicing different hairstyles on them and stuff like that. But I still had baby dolls at 13 years of age. Like, and I still was getting my hair in braids, like with beads, not weave down to my behind and stuff like that. Now that's like the thing. I'd be like, let kids be kids. People be like,
Right.
it's just a hairstyle. Nope.
A
Hmm.
grown-up hairstyle. I believe that's for grown-ups.
Hmm. Who live right now, y'all? Because everybody left. Definitely, I only say that because it's something he's excited to do, but we will see if he can manage it with school and sports. Yeah, no, yeah, no. That's why I clarify. Like, I didn't want you to think that was your situation. But some people like to give their kids that freedom. Like, go ahead and go work. But if it interfere with your school, your grades job, you're done. You were done, bun. You're out of here. But for some people,
Right. My
they need that.
siblings definitely. My
Yeah, he.
siblings definitely had to work. I was just the youngest, so I had to been happened to be the spoiled one. But the rest of
Hmm.
them, yeah, they worked and stuff. They didn't have to, but they wanted to.
No, Libby said she was forced to work at 14. Steph said, sounds like the old photo place that I worked at in high school. Who, me, Steph? No, baby fat. Not then. Baby fat wasn't the thing yet for me, Nay. It wasn't until a little while later. Not at the time, but now it's given. See what changed though, man? What changed? What changed? More estrogen than I did testosterone. Like my levels were off. I created both. I'm 52 now and have 4 grown kids who are doing better than I ever did, so I'm blessed. Congratulations. I started my first job dishwashing at 14. I never wanted to wash nobody dishes because I didn't want to wash them at home.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the baby in your? No, it's 3 other people underneath me. I have 3 younger sisters, and then I have 3 older sisters. So no, I am not the baby. I am not the baby. Oh,
My
I
bad.
think I think it's important to live your life as a kid because these days they growing up too fast. Kids be having full face. Kids be going. It be back to school. It be school time to go back to school. They be having a full face. They face be beat to the gods. Okay,
Yeah,
and
they
they
do.
don't be high school. Elementary school, going to 5th grade, going in middle school, 6th and 7th grade. Like, why do you need a face full of makeup? Why do you need eyelashes? Why do you need your eyebrows arched? Why do you need a lace front wig? Like, why do you need a full sewing? I don't understand that type of stuff. Different strokes for different folks, but not mine. It's a no.
Mm-hmm.
It's a no. It's a no. Yep, all girls, and I'm in the middle. I'm the youngest, but we were raised very family oriented. Rarely a weekend. All the cousins weren't. Were not at Nan's and Pa's running wild on the farm. Nowadays, grandmoms start at the age of 40. I pray my son don't bring home no babies no time soon. No time soon. I don't know what you want to do. Don't call me. I can't help. I don't know. They be like, you say
I
that next
never
month.
feel like. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I never feel like being a grandma at 40 is a bad thing until I think about being a grandma at 40. And then I'd be like, oh, hell no.
I'm
Oh,
too young
heck
to be a
no.
grandma. Shoot, I still got a 6-year-old. Mm-mm. I got a kid. No, ma'am, Pam.
Yeah. Mm-mm. But if I was a grandma at 40, like I wouldn't like I feel like I'm very open minded or not. So like I'll be mad, but it is what it is. Like it is what it is. Things happen in life and we cannot control these things a lot of times.
Bill, I gotta go look because I don't even know what you're talking about. Hold on. Yeah, that's from today. Her bob, the blonde bob. Yeah, I thought that was real cute on her. I like that on her. She said she got it from Timo.
Yeah, that
Can
bob
y'all
was
hear me?
definitely cute. Oh, sorry, hold on.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
we
was
hear
just making
you.
sure my AirPods connected. There you go.
Right, Bill. I knew you would. I knew you would, Bill. My baby girl played with dolls till 13, 14 and stayed a child for a while. She's 21 now and fully independent, period. Don't let these kids grow up. My mama was 47 before I made her a grandma. Mm. The little girl in middle school is wearing lace fronts. Yes, lace fronts.
Oh,
I was a grandma at 38. Mm-mm. Nope. I'm 38 right now. He bet not. He bet not. He better
Girls that I
not.
went to school with that are my age have grandkids now. It blows my mind. I mean, I'm 41, so to imagine myself with a grandchild, absolutely not.
Shit, I started using drugs at 12. Just saying. And skipping school. I don't even remember being in school half the time.
She said people saying Timu stuff is from Wish. Probably.
yeah.
I
Timu
bet it
gifts.
is Wish. It's just a updated version.
I mean, them wigs are dope though.
I have an almost 27-year-old, 25-year-old who just got married, and an 18-year-old. I'm 44 and still not a grandma. Thank God. My youngest two are 13 and 3. Ooh, 3 years old. Mm-mm. Jamie, are you the one that just went to Hawaii? Mm-mm. Oh, Miss Nico is live. That's where everybody went.
I've been waiting on Miss Nico to go live. I like her.
Yeah, I'm finna probably. Let me see if she's still alive. Hold on.
Hi, John Marie. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm finna we
Right.
finna get up off here, y'all. I'm gonna go check Miss Nico live because I
Oh,
heard she talking about something that's involving everybody. So we're gonna go check out Miss Nico.
Okay.
I hope you guys will slide up on
I'm gonna
over
go
there.
over there too.
And we're gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate y'all as always. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.